Ooh, right. Is this working? I'm not sure. I gotta go check. Is it working? Hello. I'm just gonna finish setting some things up. And Bandito will be here with me shortly as well, so let's just get everything up. Where's the chat gone? I can't see it. If you couldn't tell, I don't do streams often. Okay. Oh great, it works. So let me just get some things set up. Bandito will be here as well. I'm kinda incompetent, so don't mind me. Alright, here it is. Yippee, I can finally see chat. I think just gonna wait a few minutes until everyone's here. I mean, well, it's mostly just Bandito I'm waiting for really, but oh my god, is it seriously asking me to put like a recovery email? What the hell? Give me a sec, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, can you hear the music? Is it like too loud or something? Or can you hear it? Oh, yes, finally. So everything is working, right? Let me ask. Yo, hi Nuclear. Hi Junior as well. Or maybe I could do a tiny bit louder. I just don't want to make it too loud so we can hear him when he's here. Hey, let me post it on my own channel as well. Sorry, it's just gonna start in a few minutes. Don't worry. Yup. So, for the people who are here, who do you think's number one in the power rankings? Or just, before we start? Who are you thinking has the most powerful team, or like which few people, really? Okay, let me call Bandito. We need to get this started. So, as we can see, we also have our tier list here. It doesn't have like the individual logos, but I'm just going to be using the Mega Evolution Pokemon that each team has. For example, for Random's team, we're just going to be using this Charizard here, and place it wherever I think his team belongs on the tier list. Obviously, it says nothing about the mon itself, you know, like. But yeah, that's pretty much how we plan to do things. I'd wish Bandito will hurry up and pick up soon. I'm kind of waiting on him, I can't lie. But what can you do? Yo.
Yo, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you're finally here. Let's go. So I've
Yo, what's
got
up?
everything set up here. I wonder if you can see my screen as well.
I don't see a screen yet. I've been trying to get things done. So
Yeah. Your audio is kind of cutting out a little. I wonder.
it's the internet and everything. Let me hurry up and be right back from home.
All right. I believe Bandito will be here in a second. I believe. You guys can hear Bandito, right? Or you could. I mean, he's not speaking right now, but. So, here's our tier list. I'm kind of waiting on him, I can't lie.
Hey, I'm back. My bad.
Nah, no
Actually,
worries.
some of my little brothers. These some of my little brothers. So today was not a good day. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry.
You
Well-
see, where is your what's it called? Where is the stream and stuff?
Oh, it's just.
Because I might hear echo. Where's your Discord thing? Where do you streaming your stuff on Discord?
Oh, I just sent it in the announcements for the league.
You
could just-
did the actual stream, not
Yeah,
not the thing.
yeah, the stream. So. You
Yeah,
probably
so
just-
I hear a lot of echo and everything.
Oh, right. Is that because you have both on at once, or is that just something external?
It's my phone. Like I hear it on my phone. I hear the audio from here, and also hear the thing on the thing. So that's why I said about doing the Discord stream real quick before, and it'll be like quick and easy, hopefully.
Okay, if the other thing's on, you can mute that as well, don't worry. But I guess we
Yeah.
should probably start with it, stop stalling, and get
Yeah,
into the
let's
first
see it.
team we have. The first team, something randoms team. We have Mega Charizard Y, Sylveon, Mega Scrafty, Mega Venusaur, Politoed, Mamoswine, Orphan, Como, Morpeko, and Spiritomb. Quite interesting. They got dual weather on their team. They got both sun and rain, which it's an interesting choice. We have seen like recently on ladder, like there were some successful like Charizard Pelipper teams running around, and I do understand the Venusaur here. It can be played in the rain if it's Mega Evolution or in the sun as well. I do think Sylveon is very nice next to Charizard as well. They have great offensive synergy there. Mega Scrafty as well, nice support. I do think they probably should have taken regular Scrafty here because Mega Charizard and Mega Venusaur, I could pretty much guarantee they're always going to be Mega Ring. So, but I'm not sure. Of course, maybe he could surprise us there. We do have a Perish mode, but no trapping, so I guess that's kind of interesting. This Como,
It's not even available.
yeah, this Como pick sniped a lot of people. I know, including you, right?
Yeah, I was actually looking at Komodo, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that and everything, the main thing is that Charizard Y is basically the main Mega Evolution, and just Scrafty and Venusaur are very good secondary Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, Charizard, very strong. Obviously, we're seeing it dominate the ladder at the moment. To be fair, I think.
And I think,
yeah.
And not just that, I think that VGC, the VGC team, I know they've been dominating with Pelipper. They've been doing Pelipper and Charizard, basically the Rain Sun offense.
Yeah. Obviously, I think it is slightly weaker in draft because like a lot of things can just tech random rock moves as well, and also with the Charizard and Politoed thing, the reason they often did dual weather is to like be opposing Charizard, but obviously here you don't really need to think about that, so it's kind of weird to have them on the same team. You're probably not bringing them at the same time, I'd say.
Well, the thing is that the reason why they have basically Megazard and stuff like that is Mega Charizard Y obviously has Weather Ball, it has Solar Beam for certain matchups, but it could potentially pop with Hurricane, it could pop with different moves like Hurricane, and a few certain other moves too. So it has like pretty much basically any coverage that it could want.
Yeah, there is one thing I'm noticing, that there is a big lack of speed control on this team. They have a single Trick Room user in Spiritomb, which like isn't bad. Obviously it compare well with like Sylveon as well. I guess Orphan Mamoswine as well, but there's no Tailwind options, and pretty much every team has either Trick Room or Tailwind, and I do think that it can kind of leave stuff like Charizard that wants to be attacking first kind of susceptible.
Yeah.
And
the thing is that
yeah,
I think that Charizard Y is definitely going to be a problem. Well, not that, but I think Charizard Y has Tailwind, if I remember correctly, right?
Ooh, does it? It probably does, but usually you want to be attacking with it, you know? You want to be dealing out damage. It's your main offensive piece, or at least one of them. Let me put the music back on.
Well, it's that, I mean, it can do is it can run, say, a Tailwind, and a few other teams and stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt Charizard as a secondary support Pokemon, because I think 2014 Zard was more of a more defensive mon rather than a more offensive one.
Yeah, let me check real quick. Charizard. Wait. Oh. By the way, Bandito, that mon does not get Tailwind. I did not know that. Zard doesn't get Tailwind.
Was that?
Oh yeah, so they just have like no speed control on the team. I mean,
Yeah,
the
no
mons
speed control.
Yeah.
Let's see their team again because
I do think it's definitely strong. It's probably for me a B tier team. I wouldn't quite go C yet because
I say B
comparatively.
tier. Like they have certain mons that are good in Trick Room, but depending on the thing, they're probably trying to offset their Trick Room and everything with Spirit Team over trying to use Trick Room as an advantage.
Yeah, I totally agree there. I think we're gonna put them in B tier for now. They could move. Obviously, it's relative to all the other teams here. And next we're
Wait,
gonna
you said
yeah. Next we're gonna have a look at KJ's team. Obviously, with the first pick, Sinister. I didn't expect it to go so early, but it definitely makes sense. It's a very strong support mon. In fact, in this draft in general, we saw lots of support mons go early, which, to be fair, kind of hurt. I kind of wanted all those mons, but I do think that it was a pretty
it's
good choice from
understandable.
people. Yeah, I do think it was a pretty good choice because there's so many mega evolutions on the board. You can kind of get them a bit later, and that's exactly what KJ has done. They've got Sinister, Talonflame, Mega Delphox, Mega Mawile, Mega Malamar, another Mega, 4 Megas in a row in Mega Aerodactyl, Blastoise, Overqwil, Alakazam, and Manectric. I do think this is really strong. They have both their Trick Room and Tailwind modes here. Was there anything you wanted to say?
Besides Blastoise being a good Pokemon and stuff, in my opinion, let's say Malamar, I say is a good Trick Room mon. I think it has Trick Room.
Yeah, you'd usually be using Sinister though, to be fair.
Yeah, Sinister's there. I'd say Malamar is more of a niche pick, when I remember correctly, but Mega Aerodactyl obviously has his own niches and roles. But basically the main Mega evolutions I see is Mega Delphox and Mega Mawile.
Yeah, I definitely see your argument there, as in, like, you have Mega Mawile, and, like, is there ever a justification for Mega Malamar, other than, like, minimize Overqwil cheese, which KJ,
well, I mean,
please don't
there's
bring
that, or minimize, like you said, minimize Acropressure cheese, and another thing too
and
is,
then that stockpile. Yeah.
You lost it?
Hmm?
That sucks.
Yeah,
I thought it kept, but besides that, well, I say they have a good team. Like basically, the whole thing is they have a good team, but I say it has a lot more potential it can go through. Mega Delphox and Mega Mawile are absolutely amazing. Mega Aerodactyl is a very good cornerstone secondary Mega evolution if you don't want to run either Mega Mawile or Mega Delphox. Like how Diatite has their entire Mega team structure and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
besides,
yeah, I think the team, it is pretty strong actually. Sinister is a great support for both Mega Mawile and Mega Delphox. Aerodactyl can definitely play outside Mega Evolution as well, though to be fair, it does kind of compete with Talonflame. It does make it a little redundant with both the Delphox and Aerodactyl.
well, yeah, I get that too. Talonflame is pretty early. Aerodactyl is not. I don't think it's necessary and stuff. I mean, if they were, I guess probably the most likely set would be Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, Taunt, and then Protect.
Yeah, it's definitely another Tailwind one. I am interested if they're gonna bring them together at some point. I do think that might be interesting, obviously. I do think their team is very strong. Obviously, even if it is based Blastoise, with like, what's it called? The liquid water? Is that what the item is called again? And then with like Water Spout, it can obviously hit very hard. We've seen lots of Mega Delphox and Mega Blastoise teams running around. I might have sniped them with my Mega Blastoise, to be honest. I'm not sure if they're in the chat to confirm that or not, but yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't let them get that. Still, I do think it's a very it has lots of different options. I don't know. I think it's a pretty strong team. What are you thinking for what tier it is?
I think they have a few good options for Trick Room. They have a few good options for most of their team is either really fast or really slow, and that's kind of like the whole thing of VGC. But I think that it's either low B, high C.
Really?
If you want, I say let's see. Let me see. Double check the team
a lot, to be honest. maybe
let's say
not
B.
A. I'd say high B, higher than something random. It could move later, obviously. And next we have Gerg's team. Not a team I want to face personally. That
You
Mega.
forgot to do the tiering.
No, I did it. I already did it. Don't worry.
No, check up.
No, it's on the tier list. Can you see it? Or
You already
maybe
got it now. You did. Yeah, so we got Whimsicott, Megastaraptor, Milotic, Typhlosion, Weavile, Megascizor. Yeah, so you get
Rotom,
it's just heavy stream delay, that's why.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's stream delay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stream delay on YouTube side whenever I was in the recording.
Low-key, I didn't know that, but...
Yeah, so basically they have cheese the team.
With like Whimsicott, Megastaraptor, yeah, Whimsicott is definitely a very powerful supporting option. They have Whimsicott Staraptor is gonna win a lot of games, I will tell you that.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, they punish Intimidate super hard with both Contrary Staraptor and Milotic. They definitely can pull out a lot of things. Weavile as well. Also quite annoying. They just have a lot of Pokemon that can hit hard. Rotom, obviously. I mean, it is kind of competing with Typhlosion, but then again, it's a ground immunity, so it's kind of like plays a different role. And they do also have their Trick Room. Before they made their changes, actually one of my critiques was that they were really susceptible to Trick Room, but I think they really covered it well with their changes. With their last 5 picks, obviously it's not a premier Trick Room setter, but with Intimidate, with Trick Room, it can still do a lot of work.
Yeah, Weirdeer is an amazing. I say Weirdeer is a great Trick Room mon. It has Intimidate. It has a few things that can work with, and also and not only that, but Avalugg does stupid work too. So I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Are you sure? Are you sure Avalugg's got it like that?
I mean, I use Avalugg in a VGC thing. I think that, I mean, oh shoot, I realized it's not Hisuian Avalugg instead of regular Avalugg. Still can do work, but everything, it has potential, but if you really want to get Ice type Trick Room on, I highly recommend you try to go for Hisuian Avalugg.
No. I like the team. I think it's an A tier. It has the potential to run over you very quickly. Obviously, we have this Typhlosion mode with Whimsicott. You don't like to see that. Whimsicott supporting Staraptor, supporting Milotic. Weavile as well, just enabling these threats to get out of hand, just to set up, you know, Milotic and Staraptor. Obviously, Megascizor is another very interesting secondary option. And definitely, if I were you, I'd definitely focus on countering the Staraptor, so to throw things... to throw a curveball, throw in Megascizor, it like pretty much beats everything that Staraptor does. Obviously, it is weak to fire, but we got a lot of fire resist. I think this is an A tier, potentially even S tier team. I can't lie.
Yeah, I think so too.
What do you think, S or A tier? I really like this team.
I'd say A tier.
Okay, we might move it up later. Where's Staraptor?
Might move up. That's what I say. Might move up, but I'd say
okay, we'll keep it at
yeah,
A
I'd say
now.
so.
Where's Staraptor on this list? I might just be blind. Do they not have Staraptor?
Let me see.
Whatever, I'll just go with Megascizor. Good enough.
Yeah, Megascizor would work.
Next up, we got my team. So,
yeah.
Archaludon, Basculegion, Clefable, Mega Blastoise, Scrafty, Mega Meowstic, Rotom-Mow, Gliscor, Salazzle, and Ordino. I'll let you share your opinions on the team first, obviously.
Let me see. This is stream delay. So I say it's super heavy into rain and everything. I say so myself. I mean, you have Prankster, Meowstic, Mega Meowstic and stuff, and also you have Gliscor. I heard you were talking about Gliscor having rain as well. So
yeah, just a lot of these mons randomly have Rain Dance. Maybe I shouldn't reveal all of them, but yes, Gliscor does indeed get Rain Dance. I have no idea why.
And
yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is that your team and everything, it has only like, I mean, Clefable is a good redirection mon, but it's not like my favorite, I would try to say.
Really? I think it can pretty reliably like move hits away from it. Obviously the idea is that stuff like Sucker Punches, it can redirect, so it keeps Basculegion safe. Obviously I did get Basculegion in a trade, but I was surprised it even made it to round 2 in the first place. It's a very
Yeah.
strong cleaner. It can be adaptability, or on this team Swift Swim as well. Last Respects is a broken move. Obviously, we got other users around as well. We got Basculegion and Houndstone, because that move was not made in balance in mind. Not sure why they didn't nerf it. But obviously,
Yeah.
our Chaladon, it's kind of like a centerpiece to this team. Definitely benefits from the rain. Well, we have a few main rain setters, but the main one is Meowstick. Now, it's not regular Meowstick, but it definitely can do work. And if I'm not bringing Blastoise, I could Mega it, actually. It does actually have a pretty decent special attack stat of 143, so I definitely think that you need to consider that it could just randomly Mega and hit with like a stab Psychic and do much more damage than you expect. Obviously, that would imply I left Blastoise behind, but obviously, Blastoise, another very scary threat with Water Spout. A Clefable, yet again, is another way of getting it
I mean,
supported. Follow me, so it can Shell Smash and all that. Also healing with Life Deal and Heal Pulse, just to get that Mega Blastoise sorted. So I think there's like
yeah, not just
two...
that, but also a Blastoise. I mean, like what you talked about, you're joking with me that you already have 4 fake out users. Blastoise obviously is one. Meowstick is another one. Salazzle's another one, and I think you have can't remember which one you had also. Yeah, Scrafty.
Yeah, just a lot of fake out to get these mons supported. Obviously, Blastoise can be very strong. You probably not, everyone else probably doesn't know, but Diet Tight, he's been going absolutely crazy with that thing. He's also got base Meowstick as well with it. Scrafty as well, just more support. Rotom kind of covers some of the matchups I'm weaker into, and also gives me more screens. Obviously, Mega Meowstick can set up dual screens as well, or just light screen for my Archaladon. But obviously, it can hold the Light Clay, so we do also have Rotom for that. Gliscor gives me Tailwind, gets Rain Dance for some reason, and Ground Stab, Salazzle, Fake Out, more support like that. Does also get a very cool option in Dragon Cheer, which is interesting for Archaladon. If it has Scope Lens, it's guaranteed crits. And finally, Audino also does get Trick Room. It's surprisingly bulky. Does also get Rain Dance, so it could set up Trick Room with Blastoise, set up the Rain Dance. Basically how all those Farigirafs were playing, just without the Armor Tail, or actually being able to do any damage, because this mon has like 60 in both attack and special attack. But as a support mon, it definitely is pretty strong. Now, you could argue that my speed control is pretty weak, which is definitely understandable. My only options are Tailwind on Gliscor and Trick Room with Audino. The way that the team's kind of structured, though, is that with redirection, with screens, it's kind of just to mitigate damage. A lot of these mons are pretty bulky, so I'm not, my plan's kind of not to over-rely on speed control. I definitely will see how you think that might hold the team back, though, however.
The only real thing to hold you back is you only have manual setters and everything. You don't have a thing to automatically set the rain.
Yeah.
And it's not a big gripe. It's not a big gripe, but I know having just 2 rain and 2 rain setters is just unfortunate.
Oh, it's not just 2. There's a lot of rain setters on this team.
No, I meant like basically 2 drizzle setters. I meant.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of true. The good thing with manual rain, though, is that it does overwrite any switching in Mega abilities, also for Mega Evolutions as well, so it does counter the likes of Charizard and stuff like that.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, like you said, it overwrites Charizard, overwrites Tyranitar, overwrites most of the mons that are really dealing with it, especially Mega Frostlass too.
I think that I'm probably gonna give it A tier. You know what? Actually, no. I think looking at some of these other teams, I'm gonna move myself and Gurg's team up to S tier. Move KJ's to A tier. I think. Just looking at some of these.
I'd say your team has certain stuff. I'd say low S, high A.
Yeah. Do you think above Gurg's team or not?
I think Gurg is fine right now. I think Gurg is fine, but I don't think it's S tier type of material, because you never know what the potential is.
Maybe. I think relatively, I'll keep it up there. Obviously things could change. And next we have Caltech's team. Obviously starting off with that Garchomp, getting Grimmsnarl as well. Considering how early all the support was going, I thought it'll get picked sooner. But also another really cool pick in Electros. I'm not sure it's gonna be too great, but I did make sure that it was somewhat
It is.
affordable because I kind of wanted to see
Actually,
it get used.
I played against Mega Electros in a team. It's fast enough to deal with Tailwind. It's fast enough to be serviceable in Tailwind, but also is not as good in Trick Room. But I got my ass kicked in John Jr. Showdown of VGC League.
Oh, really? It definitely does have an
Yeah,
interesting
it has
ability as well.
coverage, and basically you can go Eviolate and everything. It can go for special attack, beast boost, plus levitate and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting mon. Obviously, it has no weaknesses. Now, obviously, its stat spread is like kinda all over the place, but
yeah.
they also have Kangaskhan, fake out support, and it definitely makes sense with Scrappy as well. It can use that fake out last resort set, but I hate playing against on ladder. Corviknight as well. Obviously, pairs really well with the Garchomp, Tailwind, stuff like that.
You almost messed up and everything.
Yeah, no, I just fixed it up real quick.
Yeah, you good.
Mega Scovillain, to redirection, obviously with Spicy Spray is very annoying, and makes sense as Electros might not be your primary Mega Evolution. Steelix as well, which is interesting.
Steelix is
I suppose it's like a Trick Room mode with like Corviknight, Armarouge.
Armarouge is there too, so we have that.
Yeah, Armarouge
I'd say
as a Trick Room setter. And finally, Mega Gallade.
In my Mega Glade's probably your main. I'd say your Electros is there for certain matchups. Mega Glade's also there for potential situations, especially with how you have Wide Guard and a few other moves.
Yeah, no sharpness.
It unfortunately doesn't get the sharp. It doesn't. Yeah, no sharpness, but
yeah, they
at least it still has close combat. Close combat and a few other moves and stuff too.
I do think they have a lot.
I think it has Trick Room too.
Bro, it has base 110 speed. That guy is not clicking Trick Room.
No, but it could be like a Trick Room stack and everything.
Maybe to reverse it. Definitely an option. I do think that.
Yeah, but also.
I think the team's pretty cool. Obviously, Garchomp can hit really hard. Grimmsnarl supports all these mons with screens. Nothing stands out to me as like overwhelmingly powerful, other than the Garchomp. But I do think
it's like basically it's like a no bullshit type of team.
Yeah, they just have a lot of tools, a large toolkit to work with, and Grimmsnarl just supporting it. Also, they have a lot of modes, a lot of megas. Obviously, I do think it's interesting. Not like overwhelmingly, but
I'd say a B tier. I say a B tier.
Yeah, maybe. I might move it up, but I'll put it there for now. Let's see, what Mega Evos do we have? Here's Electros. Oh, Staraptor was blind.
So we got it with Staraptor. You can. We'll see.
Oh yeah, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, sub and like. To myself and is Bandito's. I think I forgot to put your link in the description. Whatever. It'll probably just come up if you search it up. I can't lie. Bandito Pokemon.
So your next team and everything. We got to fist your doom.
Oh yeah. This. Why did we let Floette go to round 6 again?
Well, no, it's Mega Floette and pick 6, not round 6.
Oh, well, not round 6, yeah, but yeah, it's just Mega Floette.
I mean, it's basically they're trying to take all the support because they're worried that they're going to take all the support by round 2. That's why they were scared about that. But in draft league and stuff like that, I highly recommend you do not draft scared.
Yeah, just pick the big broken.
And basically, I'm not going to take a shot like this. And I'm not going to take a shot like this, but basically, do not fear. Do not fear your snipes and everything.
Yeah, I do like it. They have got King Gambit as well. Another one I didn't think would make it back to them. And Basculegion female as well. Another pick that I was considering if I didn't get the male Basculegion. It has some really nice special options. Can hit really hard.
Basically, it is. What I'm looking at is top 6 and a few support mons.
No. And I'd argue it's more than that. Obviously, Hisuian Arcanine hits really hard. Oranguru, Trick Room, Instruct, definitely a strong Trick Room mode there with King Gambit and Basculegion.
No,
Mega
no, no. I
Garchomp
meant the
as
whole
well.
team.
Oh yeah, Mega Garchomp.
I meant the whole.
Also
It can run Giga. It can run Mega Garchomp, and so it'd be regular Garchomp. That's why I
yeah,
said it's
just
top 6 plus a bunch of support.
yeah. I'm not sure he knows this. By the way, Halucha doesn't get Tailwind. Let's see if he finds that out the hard way. But
Yeah.
still,
The only real
Ariados.
thing is that
Yeah,
the only real thing I see is that Ariados has Rage Powder. His
yeah.
first impression.
Nah, but getting Mega Sableye this late is also pretty nasty as well. Obviously it can't hold an item, which does definitely make Sableye more broken than its Mega form, but it is still very strong supporting wise. A Bomb Snow as well. I guess part of the Trick Room mode. At that point, I think you might just pick up Mega Bomb Snow, but
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's way more defensive than it is offensive. So I don't think it's more. I don't think it's going to be like what's it called? I don't think it's like what you think it is. Basically, offensively,
no,
it
no,
can
no.
try and knock off.
I mean to be fair, you if they pick up Mega Abomasnow, it's yet again another very strong Trick Room mode. But then again, I don't want to play against that, so I'd advise actually you don't do that. Um, I think the team is very strong. Their only weakness is like a lack of Tailwind, but they do have priority in the Sucker Punch from King Gambit, obviously. I guess
I think this is more. I think this is more alleviating towards Trick Room and stuff.
yeah. I think this team is definitely one of the best ones here. What tier were you
I'd
thinking?
say. I'd say. I'd say. I'd say until we get y'all down and everything, put you and the Mega Scizor team into A and drop everyone down, and then put Fist into S tier.
Into S tier? Alright, let's do that.
Yeah, top of S, and then drop everybody down a tier.
Wait, even something random?
I mean, depending. I mean, something random. You can try to see what you can do there. I'd say, is it in C or B?
Um,
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
move it to C for now. I'll just
yes, I'm saying, drop everybody down a tier, and then basically,
yep, the big Mega Floette team. I have to face this, and I really don't want to. I can't lie.
yeah, no, I might have to face this soon too. So if it's not right now, it's in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, King Gambit is like a worst case for my Basket Legion because it also slaps Clefable hard as well. So not
Yeah,
exactly what
so
I want
bring
to
in Mega
see.
Flood. If they
Yeah,
look
but
like there's the flower right there.
yeah,
Be good to
going
get
from
flower.
that terrifying team to Jade Root's team.
Yeah.
An interesting team, let's just say. Sableye round
Well,
one.
it's top
Yeah,
one. But yeah, Sableye.
yeah. Mega Meganium.
Basically,
Yeah.
Jay Drew has a very interesting team. I'd say it has great support, but I'd say Dragonite, you need to have a accuracy situation. Like you probably need gravity in a
No, no. I
situation
mean
like
they have
this. Gravity's
Rain Dance on their Sableye to get the rain up for the Hurricane. So it definitely
yeah.
does work
But
for
the thing is
Meganium
that
as well.
you need her. Well, the issue is you need Hurricane for certain mons. You need to have Flamethrower, Heat Wave for for steel types, and you have Draco for strong stab damage.
But I'd
Besides outside of rain and stuff.
I'd argue you could use some of the other ones. Obviously, we haven't discussed them yet. Mega Meganium, Metagross, Mega Raichu X as another Mega Evolution, and obviously Torkoal. So we got both the Rain and the Sun mode, which is definitely interesting. Base Venusaur,
Yeah, I say that that type of
Cloetta.
team is good. They're
Yeah,
having the rain and sun and stuff too.
yeah, but
My whole thing is Mega Raichu X. That's kind of the whole thing. There's one thing I know about Raichus and stuff like that. They are extremely, extremely, extremely frail.
I
So
mean
you
the
have to
X
literally
form is
run.
bulkier, but it probably
It's
does
not
get
that
one.
bulky.
Yeah, that is kind of true. Cloetta, Glare and Slowbo, Scale Judge, they definitely do have a Trick Room mode of sorts, but then again, our Trick Room setter is Galarian Slowbro.
Let's go.
Um, it's definitely interesting. Nothing stands out as like doing overwhelmingly a lot of damage other than the Torkoal inside a Trick Room, but that's kind of hard to position. Obviously, it does have the synergy with the Venusaur, but it doesn't
I
get like
mean, you can literally go for protecting Trick Room and stuff, and you can start doing big damage from there.
yeah, Metagross doesn't get Trick Room. It definitely is a solid attacker. Mega Dragonite as well. We have three. The issue is like we have three Mega Evolutions, and we want to bring all of them. I think because I definitely
Yeah,
do
that's
like
the big issue.
I like dual megas, but the issue is like when you start to get to free mega
All
evolutions
right.
when they're not like support megas or mons that can function well. I mean, Dragonite kind of can, but let's be honest. Raichu holding the Mega Stone is not doing too much, nor
All
is Mega
right, let's
Meganium
go.
that doesn't Mega. Um,
But yeah,
it also just that like the Tailwind setters like Dragonite, but then again they don't have much to take advantage of it. Obviously, Sableye screens does like help this team you know, over time do a lot of
I have
damage.
my car on.
Oh,
But yeah, that's the
being
main
disturbed
thing.
by
In my
anyone?
opinion, and everything. This team is completely stupid, broken and stuff.
What tier do you think
Not
it is?
broken, but like it's like broken in a way where it needs a few tools and everything
Oh,
to help
that's sort of
yourself out.
broken. And what tier are you thinking?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, to be honest, the thing is, I all of them. I have no idea where Bandito went, but I guess I'll just rank this while he is gone. Let's get Mega Meganium here. Um, in D tier, just like how it is in Reg MB, viably. Let's see. I kind of haven't seen the chat, so let's see. Rose Silver. Among Us isn't in MP. Oh yeah. Also, definitely can see that Sableye gets 4 move syndrome. So 4 move syndrome. Yeah. You'd rather face Mega Floette than Sableye. I think depending on the team it supports, yes, but I don't think J Drew's team is that team that you're so terrified of. If it was like next to Arch and stuff, that's another story. Yeah, he did say that he just wanted this mon off the board so no one else can take it, and you know what? I respect that. Sableye is a complete BS mon, bro. It'll just pull out the most random tech moves imaginable. I think I saw a skill swap one once, like that was for sure interesting. There's no Among Us. Alright, man. Where is Bandito? Where is he? Okay, I guess I'll just start with Sep's team while he's gone. So we got Metagross, Sneasler, Hydreigon, Alolan Ninetales, Palafin, Mega Chandelure, Torterra, Lycanroc Dust, Gyarados, and Jolteon. Once again, we let Sneasler get this far, which is quite surprising. Definitely very scary with a Metagross there. Can go for coaching, fake out as well. Metagross just overall hits very hard, tough claws, boosted moves. Um, Hydreigon as well, just really nice type coverage there. Obviously levitate, stuff like that for the ground immunities. Alolan Ninetales sets up the snow, more nice type coverage there. Aurora Veil definitely Palafin as well. Definitely do think that it was pretty cheap here, and if they can like utilize it well, maybe lead it with Sneasler to be able to get fake out on something that threatens it, and so definitely can be its own Trick Room setter. Obviously, its bulk isn't
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
best, but definitely interesting. There, they got Torterra as well. Against
Yeah,
Wide Guard.
what Silver has said in chat and everything.
Yeah,
All right. So I'm back. I'm back. But yeah,
yeah.
well,
I'm
I
doing
saw
Sep's
Silver in
team right
chat and
now.
said that yeah, Sneasler has been super disrespected in the draft and stuff, and they've been underrating Sneasler. So I'm so glad that Seth had chose Sneasler round two. Hydreigon is obviously a perfect dark type to pair it up with, along with Nine Tails for screens. Palafin, like you said, is perfect for
Yeah,
priority and stuff.
they have some like
Chandelure is
really
obviously
nice
great.
type coverage. Yeah, I was mentioning it as well
And
while
the
you were
only
gone.
big negative is that the only big negative is Trick Room destroyed this team. I mean, sure, you have Torterra and you have Gyarados and stuff. Well, like Trick Room destroys your team.
I mean they are quite susceptible ah, to it. To be honest, they have top five all pretty fast as well as Jolteon. You know, like and Rock Dusk more speed. I definitely get it. I do think that with this team they'll be might be able
The
to
only real
position their
savior
way
is that
out of it.
yeah, my bad. The only thing is that Sneasler is a big savior because of fake out, and I think Palafins for Jet Punch, and I think like Rock for Celeroff and stuff. But
Yeah,
that's
all the
pretty much
priority
it.
they have. Nah, I do really like the offensive synergy they got going on with this team though. Um, I do think Jolteon's interesting. They don't have any round users, sadly. That is a really funny thing you can do with Jolteon. But also Gyarados makes sense. Weaken some physical threats. I think overall it's a solid team. What
Say,
what are you thinking?
I think it might be, I think B tier.
Really?
I think it
That's
might, I mean, it is solid. It's solid, but I'm saying that I know from Trick Room and stuff, I know Torterra can definitely work around. But the thing is that once Torterra goes down, Trick Room can literally fold teams. And I see, certain mons. I mean, Chandelure is fine, but most of their mons are pretty much physical too, because Corviknight body press or iron defense body press, so Corviknight can beat them out too.
I mean, to be fair,
It,
a trick room and a ground type does go pretty insane into this team. Now they do have Gyarados as well, which I do respect. Definitely can help stall them out. They Hydreigon as well. I think shouldn't be underrated as a special attacker. Does do a lot of work for this team.
yeah.
I think I'd probably put them bottom of A tier. That sound good?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Bottom of A, top of B.
Yeah. So the next team, we got Nuclear's team. First four picks, all weak to Ghost, by the way. Just for I'd mention that, and they have Mega Gengar, Meowstic Male, Aegislash, Annihilate, Meowscarada, Arcanine, Mega Lucario, Hydrapple, Sharpedo, and Altaria. I'll let you start with this.
It's how we're going to do this. I say Sharpedo is underrated. I mean, Joey had used Sharpedo effectively and won a game against, I think, James Beck or whatever
He had
in
like
the
base
thing. So
Sharpedo,
don't
right?
underrate that. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did base Sharpedo, but Mega Sharpedo is better in some ways because you could do Crunch, you could do,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
there's
just
definitely
Crunch, and I
the
think Psychic Things.
option to protect and then attack. I'll be
Yeah,
honest. This Sharpedo's the one thing that is stopping him from getting absolutely destroyed by my Basculegion, which is definitely something to note. Um,
yeah, but the problem is that Sharpedo is so frail. That's the main issue.
How about we talk about the actual real Mega though in Mega Gengar? Obviously, got
Yeah,
has that trap, has that perish mode as well. We have Meowstic Male. I was kind of pissed that they took this so early, but it makes sense. It's great support. Fake out dual screens
yeah,
can hold a light clay. Obviously it's better than the Mega version. In my opinion, but um, round two still quite early for it. They did also pick Aegislash, which makes sense. It's a very strong mon, but another ghost type. Um,
yeah.
and then
Slash and Annihilate, so they got Triple Ghost.
yeah, and then Annihilate. I was like, whoa, what are you they got three ghost types. So I get it, guys. Ghost is a really strong type, but we don't need three of them. This Hisuian
Well, to be
Zoroark
honest
here is
with you,
looking real nasty into
hold on,
this team.
hold up, Kip, hold up, Kip.
Yeah.
So I see Mega Gengar as like their main like Mega Evolution and stuff, but I see Aegislash as like their main like defensive thing. Like basically, like they don't want to bring Mega Gengar. I'd say
Like
they
White
probably
Guard,
would
stuff
try
like
to
that.
go with Wide Guard and stuff. And I think Annihilate was obviously their final gambit now.
It definitely can do a
They
lot.
don't have a beat up they don't have the beat up set and everything. So obviously it's a final gambit
Hold
mod.
up. I need to check some things.
Wait, hold on. Did it lose final gambit?
Yeah, it lost Final Gambit, but
Damn, that's what I was thinking. My bad.
nah, I need to check. Does Meowscarada get beat up? That'll change things.
Hmm.
Let's see. No, you'll just be slapping your own Annihilate with a Flower Trick. So, I guess that doesn't really work. We have Arcanine
Yeah.
as well. Obviously, Intimidate, damage mitigation. I think a lot of this team is the damage mitigation for the Gengar to enable it. We do also have Mega Lucario, which like we already have 2 other Megas, which is interesting. I have a hot take. This mon is hella overrated in draft. There's a reason why you don't really see it on ladder. And we already have a steel and a fighting type, so it's kind of questionable, but I guess it's not weak to Ghost. We do have Hydrapple for like I guess a Trick Room mode. Actually no, we don't have a Trick Room setter. And our
I think
Tailwind,
Meowstic is wait, is
yeah,
Meowstic a trick room setter?
Meowstic's not a real. If you're going Trick Room with Meowstic, something's probably wrong. And finally, Altaria. It's cool. It definitely Cloud9 is cool. I was considering it as a cheap pick. I do like it, but as our only Tailwind option, and our other one being Meowstic, it does have the screams of Gengar,
Yeah.
obviously. But they added the Shed Shell in Reg MB, so if you want, you have a Pokemon that's very weak to Mega Gengar, you can just switch it out now with the Shell, which I'm not sure they knew about this coming in, but um, that
Shell?
I think you're kind of cutting out.
Wait, oh my bad. It might be the internet. No, it's not. Shed Shell. I thought it was not added. It was like Wide Lens, Life Orb, and I think Life Lane stuff.
No, they did add it. They did add it. So that's definitely um a weakness to Mega Gengar. Obviously, there is also the Perish Trap
Well,
mode, but they do have Arcanine and Meowstic to support it. Now, in my opinion, Perish Trap can work, but it does have a very high skill ceiling to be able to pull it off. Obviously, there's a reason why only few people are very good at it. There's a reason why pretty much only Wolfie's good at it because it's so incredibly hard to pull off, and I do think that they might be able to pull it off once or twice, but this team definitely has shortcomings, man. They do have like 2 dark types, but they're still overall very weak to Ghost.
thing is that besides that and everything, even their dark types are super frail, so that's the main issue too.
Yeah,
In
that's
my
true.
opinion,
And what if
that's
there's
why I'm
just like,
saying,
yeah, what do they do if there's like, let's say a fairy type redirector?
yeah, either a fairy type redirector or a trick room Mimikyu that can literally try to do certain
Oh
things.
god.
Even if,
Oh my god, Mimikyu goes insane into this team. They have just Arcanine. Yeah.
yeah, so
Mm.
that's all I was thinking. But yeah, but I see the high sides of Mega Lucario. I see the high sides of Hydrapple. Obviously, their team has a lot of highs. Their defensive, the thing that I think their plan is to go all out on
Oh, whoops, I
offense
didn't have the
and
tweet
worry
on
about
screen.
defensive issues later. My bad. I'm a
Uh,
little bit behind, but yeah,
then,
I'd say to go.
um, what tier we're thinking? Definitely C or D tier, I'll be honest. You're thinking
I say C. I say C.
above J
Low,
Drew's team?
low. J Drew. What's J Drew's again?
The Sableye, Mega Meganium and Friends team.
I see. I that it is a little bit above that. I'd
Okay, okay.
say it's all like offensively, it's the best, one of the better teams, but defensively is so like basically
Yeah,
to
it has a
go
lot of
compare a team
holes.
like that. Yeah, basically, in my opinion, they're like those early 2020s Hawks and everything. I know you don't know basketball like that, but like
Alright.
basically there are certain teams that yeah, that's the thing. Basically, like they're very good offensively in certain aspects, but like they're like super super frail, and like they'll literally lose pretty much any defensive battle. So
I mean, at least Meowscarada can hold Focus Sash, you know. Next up,
that's
we
the
have.
thing. At least,
Yep.
yeah, you good, you
Oh,
good.
okay. The next team, we have Junior's
Yeah,
team, starting off with Aerodactyl, Mega Gardevoir, Hisuian Zoroark, Vivian, Tarina and Crocodile, Megastami, Infernape, Lucario, and Vanilluxe. Um, I'm surprised they didn't make any changes during Grace. They did want Komo originally, but they decided to get Lucario as a backup, and I'm kind of surprised that they didn't trade it out during transactions. But they
yeah.
definitely do have an
My opinion,
interesting team.
Lucario has some merit in everything. Don't doubt Lucario.
Mm.
Lucario does have some merit with that. Basically, it could be like a vacuum wave, or it can go for extreme speed and stuff like that. And it's super frail enough to where it can run life orb and stuff. So I wouldn't doubt it out just yet. Unfortunately, it has a lot of holes and stuff, and you rather have Mega Lucario be there to punch through a lot more holes than say regular Lucario does, especially with the 90 speed tier compared to 115.
Yeah, I do get
But in
that,
my
but they do also
and
have
I
like
think that
Infernape.
basically that's like minuscule. Yeah, I think that Vanillux and Lucario are like minuscule compared to the rest of the team. I think that they're trying to throw away picks and everything
Nah, nah,
that
nah,
they
I
see like,
don't think
oh,
so. No,
they're like what?
Vanillux can cook. Nah, nah, nah. You're not trusting it, but let's like go back around to the whole team in general. Aerodactyl definitely makes sense. It's the fastest
Aerodactyl is
tailwind in the
obviously
game.
the
Rock Slide
yes,
flinches, it'll make you mad, and obviously we have that next to Mega Gardevoir to get those strong hyper voices off as soon as possible. That's quite hard to
yeah.
deny from most teams. We also have Hisuian Zoroark to cause crazy mind games. It's definitely gonna be very annoying. I'm just saying.
Vivillon I say Vivillon is
Yeah.
one of Dietite's like one of his best Pokemon in
Nah,
the
it makes
team.
sense though.
Sleep, sleep, sleep powder, rage powder,
Yeah,
hurricane
guaranteed
if they want to.
accuracy on sleep powder, or pretty much guaranteed accuracy with compound eyes and hurricane as well, but you could also use friend guard. You have to remember that, which makes Mega Gardevoir really hard to KO, as well as quite a few other mons on their team. And if you
And you can't really and
yeah, and
basically, Septi and everything too, you can't really beat it out with priority with Serena.
yeah,
And Crocodile's there to intimidate. And Mega
Tarina
Starmie,
really
I mean, even
looks.
if they don't want Mega Gardevoir and stuff, they have Mega Starmie to where, they really want to run a more physical team to work against certain special opponents.
Mega
They could literally run Mega
Starmie's
Starmie.
interesting. They don't have like a rain mode, but I suppose like
No,
order
rain mode is
support
all
can
right.
kind
Rain
of.
mode's all right. It's like it helps counter certain teams, but basically huge power liquidation, huge power ice spinner, aqua jet 2. It has bulk up. It has, of course, if you want to run Zen headbutt, you can run Zen headbutt. But obviously, your main tire set is, of course, liquidation. It's your number one. Number two is obviously coverage move, the ice spinner,
Yeah.
Zen headbutt, and whatever move you want to use it with. Heck, you can even run Thunderbolt if you want to because it
Oh
has
yeah,
a
yeah.
very
It
high
has like
special attack.
a pretty decent special attack stat as well. Um, it definitely
So
can
you can
be
literally run mixed.
used
Yeah, you can
instead of
run
Mega
mixed.
Gardevoir in some
You can
situations.
run. Yeah, you can even. I'm gonna say like you can run mixed. You can run special attacking sets. You can run. You can run physical attacking sets. Like it's versatile, and you can't really doubt Starmie and stuff. Even within that, the only big thing I see is some of their Pokemon are really weak to dark. I mean, Crocodile is a very good dark resist and everything, especially within that. But basically, Lucario and Infernape were like basically second to none
Well, I
as
mean,
like
no, no, no.
frail.
Infernape can do some stuff. Obviously, fake out as well. Um, I
Yeah, but
do
it's like mainly
agree.
relegated to
Yeah,
like basically it's
I do.
relegated to like fake. It's basically as a sash lead.
I do agree though that their team is relatively frail. Now, obviously, it can be boosted like Friend Guard and stuff. Tarina can be run kind of bulky, and we do have Crocodile to mitigate some damage. But
I
obviously,
mean,
their team on the whole
well,
is like
that's the thing. You
pretty.
have they have Crocodile, they have Vanillix, they have Vivillon. Those are the only real things that can really help boost their defense and everything.
Yeah, and
And
also
those
like
things are absolute. And
the
then you can have bulky Pokemon. It's not super frail. Serena's very bulky. It's deceptively bulky, even though it has low HP. Its amount of defenses are so high. And not even that, but also, I mean, don't even doubt Mega Gardevoir with its, higher special defense than
Oh my god, I
defense.
forgot the music.
You good, you
Ah,
good. But
don't
yeah,
worry.
but yeah, so like I said, Crocodile can run whatever ways you want. Serena's obviously a perfect Pokemon for special defense or defense, depending on the move. And of course, Mega Gardevoir is obviously amazing, whatever way you want to run it. If you want to run it offensively, if you want to run it defensively, you can run Trick and Imprison. You can run Trick Room and everything. Not Trick, but Trick Room and Imprison and stuff. Basically, Gardevoir is pretty much your go-to Mega Evolution if you really want a Fairy type. I'd say I'm
Yeah.
disappointed in the fact that I mean they could have gotten
I
a
mean,
Mega
they,
Gardevoir. They should have got a ground type as well for Mega Gardevoir for round one. I
they're
mean, get
kind of weak
Aerodactyl.
to Trick Room, aren't they? Because like obviously Mega Gardevoir definitely can use a Trick Room mode of its own, but other than that, we did mention their team is pretty frail, and those are the teams like in definitely offensively in the Tailwind matchup, this team is very strong,
Hmm.
but Trick Room teams
The
kind
only
of
big
like
yeah,
prey
like you
on that.
said,
Yeah, like obviously you can counter
yeah,
Trick Room with your
basically
own
Farigiraf
Gardevoir,
literally
but
eats their team alive.
the
Farigiraf eats their team alive.
yeah, it really does. Because these sort of teams, they're very strong in like a Tailwind mirror, but the issue is that when it comes to Trick Room, they're like pretty weak to it. I definitely think that they could pull some stuff. They obviously do have redirection. I think they have a cool team in general. Vanillux definitely, underrated mon. For 3 points, it's probably a steal. Is it worth passing up the 8 points they have remaining? Probably not, but I do think that they have a pretty decent team. What tier were
Yeah,
you thinking?
I'd say mid to low B.
I'd probably agree, actually. Let's see, what are the other teams we have in here? KJ and Caltech. I'd put it above Caltech's, below KJ's, I think, in terms of where I'm
Yeah,
putting it. Mega
yeah, that's kind of
Gardevoir.
where I'm looking at.
Where's Mega Gardevoir?
Let me see.
Aye, here it is.
There you got it. Yeah, there you go.
So,
Okay.
next up, we have Needle Mouse's team picking up Mousehold round one. Also, which I was not expecting. I kind of wanted that guy. I can't lie, but yeah, it went
Mousehold
round
is
one.
definitely one of those mons that's a problem. Mousehold is definitely a
Yeah, it
problem.
gets wide lens in
Unfortunately,
this as well. It can use
I
population
think
bomb and just like get some crazy
yeah,
KOs or something. I think I saw one shot of Farigiraf or something one time, and yeah, I think that just speaks to its power. Also, Mega
but
Glimora,
I'll
Tyranitar, Mega Excadrill, Primarina, Garganacl, Scovillain, Serperior, Hisuian Samurott, and Mega Clefable. I do think that Mega
I'd
Glimora
say
definitely was very cheap in this draft, and they did pick it round two, which I guess shows that evidently. What do you want to say?
yeah. The thing is that I mean they got good pairings with say Mega Gulmar. I mean Tyranitar can resist Sludge Wave. Mega Excadrill is immune to it. Garganacl is
Oh,
also
wait.
immune to the poison and
Let me
everything.
show the teams. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, basically Mega Gulmara, it's powerful and everything, but the main thing is besides, everything going on and stuff like that, it is super
Ground
you
week.
see Mega Gulmara is super, yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Mega
just
Gulmara
in
is
general,
basically
I'm realizing
all offense tells you
this team
that
is
even
Holy Ground Week. Like we have Glimora,
yeah,
Tyranitar, Excadrill, Garganacl, our only
yeah,
resist is Superior, and we probably don't want to be megaing our Clefable. It's more there just as the follow me support, which I mean to be fair was a steal for
yeah.
a last round pick.
Well,
But
I think that yeah, basically you don't want to bring if you don't want to bring Mega Gomora, I say Clefable is obviously one of the mons you could definitely try to use as a Mega Evolution. I'd say Mega Clefable is kind of more of a crutch because the certain matchups are so bad into it. Of course,
yeah,
Mega Excadrill is obviously in a fortunate situation
yeah,
where basically
it loses Sand Rush,
and just
right?
even
Yeah.
the negative. Yeah, Sand Rush obviously is their main thing, but they can't really do Scarf. They can't really do Life Orb, so you can't go for outruns. You can't really go for that. And Piercing Drill is a good ability too, but I mean
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not as
gonna
good.
alleviate,
Hey,
not as good. Like basically,
hey, something. By the way, do they have a single Trick Room or Tailwind user on their team?
yeah, that's the thing. They're just all support. like not all support, but like all follow me and everything. That's kind of their entire memo.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed that until now. Like, obviously, Scovillain also more support. They have a lot of redirection to enable Tyranitar and Excadrill, but they don't have what. I guess Garganical does get wide guard, so it does kind of have you covered there. I guess they do
Like the
also
thing is
cover
that
their water
it's
weakness.
bulky enough to it's bulky enough to take certain hits and everything, but I think that a Excadrill plus Rotom Wash combo, or an Excadrill plus Staraptor, or a Mega Swampert situation, or Rhyperior,
Yeah,
most of the ground types in everybody's teams are literally going to decimate this team if they're not playing carefully.
Yeah, the thing is, you have a ground type with speed control, and it kind of goes crazy. Like, we do have Superior, but Superior is not that great of a mon. And to be fair,
The only real thing is that the only real thing with Superior is that it has Glare.
yeah, I mean, obviously, Contrary Leaf Storm is good and all, but it takes some time to get set up. And obviously, that's sometimes fine in singles, but it can take a bit in VGC, obviously, like, because games are shorter. I do think the team definitely does have some very nice offensive options. I do just wish that they would sub out a few of their mons in order to get some speed control, because, like, the thing is, you're right, they just get kind of completely run over by a team with any sort of speed control, which, spoilers, is literally all the other ones.
Well, not just that, but also, mostly everybody gets destroyed by a single ground type or even ground type moves. Heck, I think, like I say, Caltech with Garchomp and Steelix. Or, I don't know if you have a real ground type and everything besides Gliscor, but
Gliscor's real, trust in him, trust in him.
yeah, but besides that, with Gliscor, Rhyperior, even, heck, I think even, let me see, even with it, without the ground coverage and stuff like that, fighting decimates the scene too. Even within that, so fighting decimates the scene too because Hisuian Samurai and a few other mons. So that's one of those main things.
Yeah, you do have a point. Like, I think at this point we've said most of the stuff that we need to say. It definitely has some cool options, wide guard on Garganical. Obviously, we haven't really mentioned it. Primarina is a pretty nice at this point in the draft. Yeah. But honestly, wait, I think you sniped them of both Excadrill and Rotom back to back, which is hilarious to me. But
yeah. Well, no, I think they got.
Oh wait, no.
Primarina. They got Primarina. They got Primarina. Then I got Rotom.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think they definitely should have taken Rotom there. They really needed it. What tier are you thinking for this team? Probably C tier.
Low C, high D.
Compared to J-Droot's team. Actually, no. J-Droot's team at least has speed control. I can't lie.
Yeah, it has Metagross, so it has that at least.
Well,
even if then Steel types
Trick Room, Slowbro.
Yeah, so that's the thing. At least you have that. But also another thing too is that at least they have something. Like Metagross can be disgusting with say a choice like basically Life Orb set and go heavy slams to hit through most of the Pokemon on the team. And then basically like for Tyranitar or whatever, they can go Hammer Arm or whatever and drop their speed.
Yeah, definitely is unfortunately one of the weaker teams, but next up, well, onto your team. We have Goldengo, Mega Tyranitar, Volcarona, Excadrill, Rotom Wash, Mimikyu, Mega Chestnut, Staraptor, Meowstic Female, and Houndstone. I'll give it to you. Tell me about your team.
So my strategy was, because you're playing Pokemon Champions instead of Showdown, my strategy was pick the same mons that I have in my Pokemon home box and just try not to deviate too much because it ran out of room. So because I'm trying to make videos of Pokemon Champions, I'm like, I don't have no. Was that?
You could have sent some ones back through Pokemon Home into the games, but
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You can't. I can send Pokemon Home stuff back, but I have to make certain videos so that it happens.
Oh, right.
But yeah, that's the thing. I'm making videos on Champions, so shout out to that. But of course,
Tyranitar.
Yeah, so you have that. So the whole team is basically Goldengo's your main special attacker. Tyranitar, obviously. Only reason why I chose Mega Tyranitar over regular Tyranitar is because basically if Charizard Y comes into the field and already set up sand and everything, I can Mega Evolve and get and reset back up the sand. Like basically, it's like one of those main anti-weather Pokemon.
Yeah, it definitely does
Exegir's
counter
on.
the likes of all the manual weather setters. Mega Charizard Y. Well, obviously that does come with their timing as well, but assuming they've already megaed and coming in, stuff like Ninetales, Pelipper, Politoed,
Yeah,
all of that, it definitely does counter all of that. Now, it doesn't overwrite
yeah,
manual weather, which is definitely something you probably need to be careful of. But
yeah. That's the thing. That's the main thing. And
yeah,
also another thing too is
yeah,
I thought about, rather than say having a main structure of sand, I'm like, you know what? I need something rather than that's completely weather. So I went for a more trick room mode with, of course, having Mimikyu, Mega Chestnut,
yeah,
of
Mega
course,
Chestnut
Meowstic,
mode is also interesting. Meowstic female, I guess it is the screen support without the prankster.
screen support, and it has fake outs, so that's
Yeah,
another thing too.
obviously,
That's the only reason why I did it. Fake outs probably another thing too. It has trick room, even though it's kind of fake, but I mean, trick room is still trick room. I mean, secondary trick room is still secondary trick room, and also has screens too, like you said. You know what
do
I was
need to
really
watch out
feeling?
for
You know what I was
Houndstone.
really feeling like?
Yeah.
You know what I was really feeling like? I was like really wanting to get Life Hard, and you were like telling me
Oh.
it wouldn't be a good move. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good move because Life
No,
Hard would
I
have been.
was considering
You were
it,
saying,
but
yeah, no, I was saying that because Life Hard, it's if you do basically Jolly on Life Hard and everything, you pretty much outrun Sneasel or Fake Out if you're adamant.
yeah, I suppose that is true. Can't underestimate Houndstone as well. It's another last respect mon. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but that move is completely broken and should definitely have been nerfed coming into this game. Now obviously, I think like your top four do share some weaknesses. Like, it's pretty ground weak, it's pretty water weak. Now, obviously, Rotom Wash is doing a lot for you. In fact, this Rotom Wash is like
Yeah.
single-handedly carrying your defenses because Mega Chestnut.
Well,
is
with
probably
that
not coming
and also
every game.
Chestnut too. Well, regular Chestnut too. I think it has certain moves, and I'm not
Yeah,
too
it does
sure.
get Wide Guard, so it is bringable. You
And
do have
Staraptor
nice-
too. Staraptor's
Yeah.
Staraptor's definitely bringable too. Scarf, Final Gambit, and stuff too.
You do have some nice options for sure. Nothing like
and I do have a
overwhelmingly.
I do have a
difficult,
definitive. My bad.
Oh yeah.
But I do have a definitive stand. I do have a definitive sand core, basically bringing in Goldingo, Tyranitar, Volcarona, Excadrill, Rotom, and obviously Houndstone. But I could definitely rearrange certain Pokemon, like basically keep the Volcarona, bring in say Mimikyu, Chestnut, Staraptor, depending on the like. Basically, these mods are basically versatile. Like you literally can. The strategy was make the team as versatile as I can within both Trick Room and Sandstorm. So that was kind of the idea.
Volcarona also like
Heck, even
given that redirection. Oh, sorry. But I guess the only weakness is that like if the weather is overwritten, it does leave your team quite vulnerable to quite a lot. You know, obviously Excadrill losing its Sandrush, Houndstone as well. It definitely can be picked up, and you know
I mean,
as
even
much
if
as-
then, Houndstone has Fluffy, so I wouldn't count it out too much yet.
Could be. I do like definitely like the offense on your team. Maybe a bit more type diversity would be nice, but overall, I think it's like solid enough. I think obviously there are.
And here's the
quite a
thing.
few
Here's the thing
weaknesses.
with this and
Yeah.
everything. Here's the thing with the entire thing with the weather teams and stuff like that. And you know, we talked about it too in our conversations that you're highly critical of weather teams because they stack up teams' weaknesses so much. But the thing is that, I mean, the whole thing is that Sun in Gen 9 had a bunch of Pokemon that you can really not try to counter too much because of the Paradox Pokemon.
Yeah.
But besides basically the Paradox Pokemon being vulnerable nowadays, another thing too is that having that thing happen, Sand is probably, besides Rain, Sand is probably your second best. Sand is basically your second best one to build around because it could be so versatile with certain Pokemon, especially with Rotom, especially with.
Yeah, I really.
I mean,
like the
they
Rotom
basically
Wash.
stand.
It does so much for your team. Like, I don't know. Still, what tier are you thinking for your team? I think it's solid. I think
I'd
it's like a B
say
tier.
I say A, low A, high B. I'd say high. I could say A at most.
I don't know. I don't think it's better than KJ's team, to be honest. Actually, no. I think I'm.
Yeah, KJ definitely has.
Actually, no. I think KJ's
basic.
team should be A, and I'll put yours at the top of B. I think.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean KJ's better than mine? What do you think KJ's better than mine?
Bro, it has incredible support options in like Sinister. It supports the Mara and Delphox so well. Also, a lot of speed control options. Blastoise can be strong.
I get it. Yeah. And the thing is that I'm looking at it, I mean, Tyranitar can knock out, say, Mega Delphox really easily. Mawile can definitely...
It's not matchup dependent though. Obviously, it's variable into everyone else they play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, mine, I'd say, like you said, you know, low A, high B and everything, so we have that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on.
They're close.
Do you want to... But yeah, do you want to join the last two teams together? Because they're pretty simple to talk about.
Nah, I don't know. I'll just no, we can do them relatively quickly, separately. It's fine, don't worry. Next up, we have Silver's team. I believe they are here in chat, right?
Yep, they are. I think.
Yeah. So
their team is basically Rain.
Farigiraf, Pelipper, Scizor, Mega Swampert, Raichu, Mega Dragalge, Conkeldurr, Gardevoir, Liepard, and Mega Sceptile. Definitely interesting choice to take Pelipper so soon. I wasn't expecting that, but I suppose it is pretty strong, definitely with Mega Swampert. If you don't have a way to override that weather, it can get out of hand very quickly. Farigiraf as well.
Yeah, and Trick Room is Trick Room is good too because it has 70 speed.
Yeah, it can play in both Trick Room and Tailwind. They do also have Mega Dragalge, which I think is interesting. I want to see how the mon does, if it's actually.
I think it'd be a very good. I think it'd be a very good Pokemon to drop Dracos, wrap Sludge Bombs, and then probably get a. What else does it get besides those moves?
But the thing is,
Spikes Protect.
Without
and even if then you could literally flip turn or whatever. You could flip turn and get a free regenerator, and that's gonna heal up most of their HP.
Bandito, it's weaker than base Dragalge without adaptability, and that's kind of the problem.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, you can literally do adaptability turn one, and then after you do that, I mean, it's defensively stronger than that. But like you said, it's weaker overall. But what else? What moves does it have? Besides those,
mostly just poison, dragon, and water moves, right? Like their team really is both the rain mode and the trigger mode, pretty much. Farigiraf is definitely interesting on this team. I do like it as a first round pick, but perhaps it's not supporting the things you usually see it support. The things that are like weak to priority, stuff like Basculegion, stuff like that. Also,
basically what I'm looking at is, like you said, Pelipper's one, for example. I mean, without Tailwind, Pelipper could do work with Trick Room. Scizor can obviously do work with like basically strong bug type moves and steel type moves if they don't want to run Bullet Punch. Swampert, obviously, if it doesn't want to force itself to do Rain. Raichu is obviously a good fake out mono for Farigiraf. Like a Dragalge is good with Trick Room and this is basically Trick Room the team, and then Mega Sceptile for their speed.
Yeah, there is another thing to mention is that they have a lot of quad weaknesses. Scizor dies to any fire type hit. Pelipper can get sniped by electric move. Just basically a mon with very good coverage can take out a lot of these mons very easily. I definitely do think it's interesting. We have Raichu for like support, Conkeldurr as a Trick Room attacker. Yeah. But then we have Gardevoir as well, kind of filling the role Farigiraf already does. I do think Liepard is cool. It is Prankster Rain Dance. I do like that next to Swampert. It can support the Scizor and all. But perhaps I feel like this team's just. And
like you said, on that Electros destroys the team, especially with Pelipper, Swampert, and the only real thing is that Pelipper could be saved by Raichu, and that's pretty much it. And once Raichu goes down, it's just free eats.
Yeah, they have Mega Sceptile, but I'll be honest, I don't think that mon is particularly real. Like, I definitely get that they have a cool Raichu Mega Sceptile mode with the lightning rod and all, but it kind of.
I think that.
slap.
I think that could work. That could be an issue, but also don't doubt Earth Power. I say so myself, and
Oh
also I
yeah,
know
it does
Shed
get
Cell's
Earth Power
banned.
now. Yeah,
That's what
before
I'm saying.
that.
Earth Power, Vacuum Wave, Shed Tail if it's allowed.
Yeah, it is allowed. Obviously, yeah, I guess with all those new buffs, it is usable. Before, I can't lie, it was complete buns without those options, but at least Champions kind of saved it. What are you thinking for this team?
I'd say kind of B, low B, mid B.
Really?
I mean, it has good trick room options and stuff. Do you think it's better than mine?
No. I feel like it's maybe bottom of B, to be honest. Let's see. I do think I ultimately prefer Caltech's team. What about over something randoms? I think I prefer
Something
something
random.
randoms team as well. I can't lie.
Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of the main thing. It's like it's good but not great.
Maybe I move something randoms team up as well as this, because these teams are not on the same level as the bottom three. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
guess
yeah,
I
so
will
that's kind of the
remove
main thing.
the D tier. Goodbye. Wait, that's not what I meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah, get rid of that. But the last thing we have is
Where is
before we get our tiering and stuff, our
we have one
last
more
team
team.
is Delrooks and everything. Good job on that. We got Dragapult, Incineroar, Mega Pyroar, Tinkaton, Gallade, Hatterene, Noivern, Mudsdale, Mega Aggron, and Mega. What's the other one? What's
Oh
the
wait, sorry, I
last
don't
mon
have
right
it
here?
up. I was just resetting the
Oh, it's
music.
Mega Gyarados. Never mind,
Yeah,
it's Mega
Mega Gyarados,
Gyarados. My
yes.
bad. So looking at this team, of course, Incineroar, Dragapult, amazing pairing. Mega Pyroar is a decision that I see that can work with secondary stuff. They kind of saved up the entire slot with Mega Gyarados, obviously, but this team is either incredibly weak to fighting if they don't bring Gallade or Hatterene, which Hatterene obviously is their Trick Room Mon, and I know they don't want to bring Dragapult in the Hatterene matchup, but Tinkaton does save it a little bit, but is neutral to fighting. Hatterene and Gallade have to join in unless they get completely spread out by fighting moves. Noivern's not that really
Hey.
strong, but it has great tailwind, and it's actually as fast as Meowscarada actually.
Nah, I think the mon's definitely interesting. It gets Frisk it gets Frisk, which is very
And
useful for sussing out items in draft. Mudsdale as well as their ground type. As a cheap ground type can hit very hard. Obviously, they have the Wall, the absolute goat, Mega Aggron, with Mega Hatterene there, and Mega Gyarados.
yeah,
I do think the
in
team is
my opinion,
definitely interesting. I think
yeah.
the pick that's
And the thing is that, oh
hmm?
my bad.
Mega Pyro's
I say
kinda
that
interesting because the main point of Mega Pyro is that it's no like Mega Charizard, but obviously the benefit of its ability is that it can stack with Sun. But the problem is that we don't have Torkoal on this team, and it's faster than everything else on this team other than Dragapult. Does
mhm.
Dragapult get Sunny Day? Let me check. Because this could definitely change things. Does it get Sunny Day? It does get Sunny Day, so there is that. Dragapult can give it the sun, but it's definitely probably not the
Yeah,
most ideal setter. Incin obviously is good, but I guess there are quite a few mons that punish Intimidate in this format, but obviously
yeah,
Incin's still Incin. Makes sense. Tinkerton, a
yeah.
good support. But
And it also has fake out. Don't worry. I mean, you forgot
yeah,
about fake out.
they have
Basically,
Gallade.
this team it has good SPDEF, it has good defense. So basically, if you want to pair Mega Aggron with some of the mons, that you can literally not fold the team apart and everything. With say, for example, you really want to try out, say, for example, if you really want to say have more physically defensive mon team and everything,
Hey, we have Aggron
that
though.
you have certain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aggron's there. Like what I'm saying is you can't really blow away certain mons because it has good some mons like Tingaton have good SPDEF.
Yeah,
Can't
definitely
blow away
has
certain
high bulk. In terms of team, are there any major weaknesses? I guess ground types are a bit annoying for this team. Incin, Pyro,
ground type. Well,
Tinkaton.
basically the combination of ground and ice types.
That is true. They do have Gyarados as a secondary mode, but I do kind of get that Aggro and Mega Gyarados wasn't their original plan.
Well,
I'm interested in what their original
yes.
plan was, because it looks like they had one and then it kind of got sniped from them at some point, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
They do at least have good speed control, but I don't know. Maybe they just
I'd say
don't have the
I'd say it's
ability.
high. I think it's high B.
Really? That's a lot
I think
higher
it's
than I'm
B,
giving
C.
it. I guess
It's a low,
what we
high, mid
currently
B,
have.
around that range. Around, I know it's B because there's top of
Yeah, we
S
moved
and
it
A.
around.
Yeah, so we got top of S.
I
I'd
don't
say it's.
know.
Do you
Oh,
think it's like low? Do you think it's low B, or do you think it's like around the
no, no,
top
no,
of
no.
C?
It's not C. I think the teams above it are on a quite different level. I do think that who is it? It's nearer the bottom of B for me personally. I do like it, but I don't know, maybe it just doesn't have quite the abusers. Obviously, Dragapult is really cool, but it doesn't want to be in the Trick Room per se. They do have cool
Well, not
options
just
in,
that,
like
but it does
Gyarados,
not want to
but
run, and it
yeah.
don't want to run Sun every week and everything too. So that's why I'm like kind of wondering if
Yeah, the issue is like
we would.
I'm not confident on these Mega Evos they have, man. They're like cool and all, but maybe I feel like it's just missing a big breaker of sorts, you know? Oh, they do have Gallade, which is cool. Hot take, better than Mega Gallade, but
But yeah, in my opinion, they have a lot of good support and everything. Dragapult's okay as a breaker, but I highly recommend, like, rather than Mega Pyroar and stuff, I highly recommend trying to get another Pokemon. I'd say, I mean, Mega Gyarados is obviously a good breaker too, but it's like not really. And I think the Dark types I see is acceptable because Dark is a very good offensive and defensive type.
yeah,
It's
they did
immune to
say that they got
Prankster.
sniped a lot. I guess it kind of makes sense. I'd
Yeah, and the
probably
thing
put
is,
it
I'm
bottom
looking
of
at it.
B. Oh,
I say bottom of B, yeah.
And
Yeah.
anything that you think needs moving around? We have a lot of teams in B tier. Maybe we should move some things around. Honestly,
Yeah, let's do your tiering and stuff. Let's do your tiering and stuff real quick
okay.
because
I'll move these two up to S. Probably move you up to A. Let's see. What's
yeah.
the other team we have here? Metagrow. It's the Guardy team. Nah, I still think that's a B tier team. Well, is your team A tier? I'll give you it. I'll give you it, even if it maybe should be top of B tier. But yep, these are the the rankings, guys. Thanks for everyone who tuned in here.
Yeah, and thank you for letting me come into your stream and everything, Kip.
Oh yeah, and of course, like and subscribe to myself and Bandito. Also everyone else's channel. I wonder if I could just post the links for everyone here.
Yeah.
Let me try and find all the
Just
links.
do it whenever you
Okay.
can.
Give me 1 second.
You're good. No, but yeah, we'll post in the link in the description and stuff. But if y'all want to subscribe, y'all can. But if anything, we'll start up week 1. We'll start week 1 soon.
Yeah, week 1 is this week, so I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, probably most people aren't making content. I'm gonna try and do so. I'm just looking to have some fun in this league, man. I've been out of draft
Yeah, no,
bit.
and I'm already barred up with barred up with my student teaching stuff and everything. Maybe in a future season after winter and stuff, after I move out of my parents and stuff, maybe I could try to do something with that. But if not, then basically season 1 is just a little good test out season, see what we can do, and from there we can try to help each other out.
Yeah, just have a fun time. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and yeah.
Stay safe, have a nice one,
everyone,
and Bandito.
and thank you for watching.